Hello. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to change BPM on Soundtrap. Alright, so the first thing that you need to do is to open your browser and go to www.soundtrap.com. Then you can log in using your credentials, either email, Google, or Apple. Now, once logged in, it's going to take you to this homepage. On the homepage, go to the project section, which is in the middle of the screen, center of the screen, and click on the project you want to work on from this existing project, or just click on Enter Studio to start a new project. So I'm going to use an existing project and click on the Studio button that is right next to it there. Now, after selecting your project, it's going to take you to the project studio. That's the studio itself. Okay, and inside the studio, I'm just going to walk you through the steps that you can take. Now, once you are in the studio, just go ahead and look at the top of the screen. Okay, so once you look at the top of the screen, or let's say the bottom of the screen rather, if you check the bottom of the screen, you're going to see that it is more visible there. You're going to see the BPM indicator. All right, so just below the project name, just below the screen where you have tempo, so you have the indicator. Now this BPM is 120. All right, so that's 120 there. If you want to change this, go ahead and click on the BPM number right next to tempo. Now once you click on that, you'll see it's going to show you the current BPM. All right, so this is, so the BPM is, I'm pretty much sure that should be the beats per minute. So this is it. This is the BPM, and that's 120. So once you click on the BPM number, you see that a small box will appear. This is the small box where you can adjust the tempo. So you can use this minus icon to reduce the tempo, and you can use the plus icon to increase the BPM manually, or you can just enter the small box in there and just type in the new BPM that you want it to be set to. Let's say I want it to be 140. So if it's 140, the higher the faster, the lower the slower. Okay, so you can set up a specific BPM value depending on the tempo you want for your track. Example, 80 BPM for slower bits, 140 BPM for faster bits, and once you're done, click on confirm. Once you click on confirm, that's it. Click on adjust yes to adjust the tempo. Now, your project tempo will now be set to the new BPM, and all the loops and tracks will adjust accordingly. Once you're done, click on play at the bottom of your screen to listen to your track and confirm that the new BPM works with your project. Then, if necessary, you can fine-tune the BPM until you're satisfied with the tempo. Once you're happy with the new BPM, click on File at the top right corner of the screen and select Save to save your project with the updated BPM. And following the steps, you see that you have successfully changed the BPM of your project on Soundtrap. So the tempo of your project will now reflect the new BPM settings. So go over the tutorial from the top to the bottom to get acquainted with the steps. And once you're done, you'll be good to go. I hope this tutorial marvelously helped your search.